This industrial shed, which is placed in Parand industrial town, started in late 2022, which customized for a specific electronic company named Kavan Tejarat Kiasam, on an 1,800 square meter plot size and a total build area of 1,500 square meters. For the architecture design, the office that does the job for us designed the shed based on the company's pre-designed production line to use the space best for the business. Then, on the structure design, we have the least column in the middle of the building to use the maximum length of the building for the facility start of the production line. After the architecture and structure design coordinated by Hadron construction, we started the foundation. After the excavation, we placed lean concrete, which the importance of being level in this part made us focus more on this stage. The tolerance balance of the thin concrete is plus or minus 5 mm, according to the supervisor engineer of the project. For building industrial sheds, the foundation mainly builds with no reinforcement rebar armature to make the building cheaper, but it causes some issues in the long-term usage of the building. So, we decided to cut out the risk and make a reinforcement rebar armature for the foundation. On leveled lean concrete, the rebar armature of the foundation is made by specialized contractors. The reinforcement rebar made aligned, leveled armature of foundation with the least unfair that it should be. The supervisor engineer checked every line of the armature to correct every unfairness of the armature. The concrete form placed on the armature with the concrete spacer gives us the same 7.5 cm space between the rebar and the outside of the concrete. The spacer is used chiefly with plastic material, but since it causes cracks in the concrete of the foundation in a while, the best option for this usage is a concrete spacer. A single rebar on every line of the foundation was placed for an electricity earth connection to decrease the risk of electric shock after the business started. After the installation of the foundation form, we started designing and making the root of the pillar. We designed a unique type of pillar plate which produced a fault tolerance of the pillar installation of less than 2 mm. Installation of the roots started with specifying the place of the scale by measuring and highlighting the foundation by structure plan. Then, we made the plates and installed them in their home. the steelwork pillar with bolt and nut, we installed threaded red on the plates and placed the foam on their threads so they won't fill with concrete. The filled line needs to be cleaned, but the cleaning process causes damage to the fret and causes issues with steel structure installation. The concreting day always needs accurate planning so everything goes on schedule. Anything can go wrong, and it makes a substantial financial loss. So, always a senior manager presents on the concreting day. The best kind of foundation concreting is a one-piece concrete. We used 5 groups to vibrate the concrete in different places of the foundation and non-stop concreting on several sites at predetermined foundation zones to decrease the risk of the concreting.